I got blood on my hands right now, and I'm stumbling through the dark in the dawn. I have found new ways, but no, I can't be the one that you need.
Hey guys, it's Yaya and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm excited to partner with OSLOVE Organics to continue the OSLOVE Holiday Series 2020. This is all about being grateful and thankful. We want to give back to you guys. You have a chance to win this awesome OSLOVE beauty box filled with amazing DIY ingredients for all your DIY needs. And I'm going to be showing you 5 very beautiful DIYs, very easy DIYs that you can do using this beautiful beauty box, okay? There are several variations of the beauty box. This is the Christmas gift box where you can make all your DIY handmade goods for families and friends, or you can send them a whole box of their own. This go around, you have an opportunity to win your own Christmas gift box, so stay tuned for the giveaway, okay? So let's jump right in because we have a lot to go over in this video. The first DIY is a DIY Rose Infused Oil. We're going to be using Kukui Nut Oil, the organic face and body oil, and then also some rose buds and rose flowers. You can use any flowers or herbs that you want to make this oil and just call it a herbal oil if you like. But today we're going to be focusing specifically on roses. They have a very pleasant, beautiful smell, and this will make the most beautiful face serum. You can also use it for body care as well, but I think mainly I wanted to focus on oils that were safe for the face, like Kukui oil, which is very light, non-greasy, and won't clog the pores. The face and body oil also has argan oil, jojoba oil, evening primrose oil, rose hip oil, macadamia oil, and so many more that are just so perfect for the face. Kukui oil is also safe to be used around the eyes, so you can use it as a makeup remover, and it also helps with dandruff, any kind of psoriasis or eczema that you're dealing with on the skin or the scalp. It's just a really beautiful oil for hair, face, and body, okay? So yeah, definitely give this DIY a try. Alright, our next DIY is a Strawberry Lip Glaze. I'm super excited about this one because I wasn't quite sure if it would work. I'm using unrefined shea butter, some extra virgin organic coconut oil, and also I'm using some Kukui Nut Oil. For structure, I did add some olive wax. This is a very beautiful light wax that's not going to be too hard for this lip glaze, okay? So pick a wax that you know will not be too hard. This coconut oil is super light and fluffy and smells amazing. And yeah, we're going to combine that with the shea butter and just melt it down. That's it. So once you melt it down, you can go ahead and add your other ingredients that are optional, basically. If you want to add a little colorant, I added a little bit of mica just to give it a little of that shimmering color. I'm also going to add a little bit of the face and body oil just to make sure that the texture is loose enough to get through the tube. And then I'm adding some strawberry flavor oil so that it can just taste great on your lips and also give a beautiful, wonderful smell. So those are optional, but it definitely will help bring that lip glaze to life, okay? So yeah, moving on. Look how beautiful the shimmer is. So beautiful. These are the lip gloss tubes that I have had them, and I'm so excited to finally get a chance to use them. I'm gonna stack them up in a small little beaker and then put the mixture into this and let it cool, and that is basically it. Very simple, very easy, right? Now the trick with this is you don't want this to sit for too long because it will start to solidify, so you want to hurry up and get it in the tube. But then again, this is plastic, so don't let it be piping hot or it's going to start to melt, okay? So make sure it cools just slightly, okay? This definitely worked, you guys, because I was kind of concerned, like, is it going to be hard? Is it not going to get through the tube? It definitely got through the tube, and it is so beautiful, wonderful texture, and it keeps that texture. As of right now, the mixture is still hot, so you want to let these cool down so you can get the final viscosity and texture of this. Now with mica, you're going to get a really beautiful shimmer, but you're not going to get a real stain or tint to your lips, okay? So no matter how much mica you add, that's just not going to happen. This is going to be like a glaze, like a gloss, not really like a lipstick or anything like that. Just basically to help with chapped lips. So this is after a couple of hours, and this is the beautiful texture of the lip gloss that was not refrigerated. I did put one in the refrigerator to see what happens when it gets cooler, and I'll show you guys the results later on in the video. For now, let's go ahead and move on to our third DIY, which is the DIY Herbal Body Balm I love this one. Absolutely love it. It's so gorgeous and very easy. I'm using unrefined Kukui butter. This is very similar to shea and a little bit like mango butter as well. I'm using the coconut oil again, and also the lavender essential oil, vitamin E oil, and then a herbal blend of marigold, hibiscus, and fenugreek flowers for my herbalness of this balm. So very simple. We're just going to melt down a cup of Kukui butter. Once melted, we're going to add our coconut oil and our face and body oil and let that mix in with it well until the coconut oil has melted down. After that, we're going to go ahead and add our herbal blend while the mixture is still hot or warm. And then we're going to, you can place that back on the stove, or you can just let it sit like this for about 10-15 minutes and then just strain it. That is it. And actually, to make this even easier, if you want to skip the herbal part, you definitely can. That is definitely optional, okay? But for the balm, all you need is the butter, the coconut oil, your liquid oil, and your fragrance if you prefer, which I'm using lavender essential oil that came inside of the Christmas gift box. And then vitamin E, of course, to make sure that your oils do not oxidize. I definitely recommend. This is a beautiful, soothing, healing balm that can be used on the skin to give you just amazing moisture and also healing properties. The Kukui does give it a little hint of that cocoa smell, but not as strong as cocoa butter, just slightly. So if you want to add a fragrance or just leave it as is, it'd be just as beautiful. For a beautiful aesthetic, I added just a few bits of the rose petal and also marigold petal, and it's just beautiful. I really love this. It can also be used for the hair and the scalp to help soothe and heal irritation. For our fourth DIY, we have the DIY Moisturizing Lotion. Very simple lotion, you guys, okay? We have unrefined shea butter, we have the face and body oil, and we have an emulsifier. That's it for our oil phase. That is it. For our water phase, it's just distilled water. So we have 4-ingredient lotion, you guys, and this is the most simple, easy lotion you can do. Once you got your oil phase and water phase, all you have to do is melt down your butters, heat up your water, combine them by pouring the water into the oil, and then you're going to use your immersion blender to just really bond the water and the oil together to make this beautiful, light, fluffy cream. Now, if you don't have an immersion blender, you just probably won't get the same results, but you can definitely use your spatula or use a regular hand mixer to try to get as close to it as you can. But I definitely recommend some kind of high shear mixer to really get that water and that oil to bond. So as it cools down, it's just going to thicken and become this beautiful, light, fluffy lotion, you guys, that is great for hydrating the skin, moisturizing, softening, conditioning the hair. You can use whatever emulsifier you want to use, but I use BT Mist 50 because it has conditioning properties. So it's really going to be a beautiful leave-in conditioner for your hair and skin, okay? So after that, optional, you can add a fragrance oil, but I do recommend your vitamin E so that your oils won't oxidize. And preservative is a must. You have to have it. You have to have a preservative, and if you want to balance the pH, you can also do that, okay? So out of those four, I just really highly recommend the preservative. If you don't do anything else, please use a preservative, okay? So yeah, after that, just bottle it up and you have a beautiful, easy, super easy moisturizing hair and body lotion. This will make a perfect gift for any family member or loved one. They will absolutely love it. All right, for our fifth and last but not least DIY, we have the DIY whipped hair and body butter. Super easy, fluffy butter. I thought this would be the perfect time to incorporate every single ingredient that's in the Christmas box into this one DIY. We have Kukui butter and shea butter. Here you can see they are very similar. The Kukui butter has a little warmer, deeper color, and then of course it has that cocoa kind of smell to it. Shea butter has also a really strong shea smell, but they complement each other very well as far as texture. The Kukui is closer to mango butter, but still not as hard as mango butter. So we're just gonna melt those down similar to our herbal balm, and then we're going to add our face and body oil, also Kukui Nut Oil, and then our coconut oil. That is it, you guys. We're going to wait until the coconut oil finish melting down, And then we're just going to cover this up and place it in the freezer. We're going to leave it in there for about 15-20 minutes to slightly solidify. And then you just want to scrape around the sides for any parts that are a little harder. Just go ahead and mix those up as best as you can. And then we're just going to whip this up using either a hand mixer, or you can use a whisk, or whatever you would like to just get that beautiful fluffiness in this butter. But you want something that's going to force air in and just make it fluffy and beautiful. Okay, this is my immersion blender, but I just switched off the head for the whisk. Okay, so this is not the final viscosity, you guys. One thing about butters is they are solid in nature, so you want to use liquid oils and other things like coconut oil to give it that beautiful fluffy texture. But just keep in mind that it could slightly solidify. Add your fragrance oil, vitamin E, and then also a little bit of arrowroot powder to kind of just cut down a little bit on the greasiness of this product. You know, whipped butters are butters. That's what they are. They're just fatty acids, basically. Okay, so in order to get something a little less greasy, you want to add something to it to kind of help with that. But just keep whipping it up, playing around with it until you get that fluffy texture that you are looking for. Let it sit for a while, see what the texture is, and then whip it up some more so you can get a beautiful fluffy butter. But I really love this combination so much. It's very beautiful, soft, and it absorbs very well into the skin. It doesn't leave that greasy film, especially not for too long. It absorbs really fast in the skin, and it's just beautiful. I really love it. So I hope you guys give this one a try. This is really simple, very easy, but I think the hardest part about this was just trying to get the perfect texture. Okay, so after you do get the perfect texture, just put in a container, and that's it. You have your whipped body butter that's perfect for hair or skin. And that concludes our 5 DIYs from one Christmas box. What do you guys think? I think they're super easy and yet super beautiful in their simplicity. I love this Rose Infused Oil. It's absolutely gorgeous. I believe the Strawberry Lip Glaze was definitely my favorite because it was just so up in the air. I wasn't sure if it was going to work. Earlier in the video, I said I was going to place one in the refrigerator, which I did. And you can see that it got a little lighter. It did stiffen up more in the refrigerator, but once you let it sit at room temperature, this is what it reverts back to, and it's just beautiful. I actually prefer this texture more than the other one. The other one I let sit at room temperature, never met in the refrigerator, and it has more of a glossy texture to it, that lip gloss texture to it, but it's not sticky, and it comes out of the tube much easier. But I think the other one just holds up a little better, so I think I prefer that one. Next, of course, is our Herbal Hair and Body Balm. It's super soft, you guys, and beautiful. It absorbs fast and it's just amazing. It smells great as well. Next is our Moisturizing Hair and Body Lotion. Very fluffy and light for if you want some hydration right after the shower, or you need to detangle, soften, condition your hair. This is the perfect lotion for that. Very simple, easy to make. And then finally, we have our Whipped Hair and Body Butter. Beautiful, thick, fluffy butter for soothing, healing irritation of the skin, and also for helping to soften and moisturize the hair. Very beautiful butter. Okay, so that's it, you guys. What do you guys think? You have a chance to win this Christmas gift box, so you can make your own set of DIYs. You can refer back to this video, or you could just make whatever comes to your mind. You can also send a box to a loved one for them to make their own DIYs. Okay, so you have a chance to win this box, you guys. Check down in the description box below for all of the details. Go ahead and enter right now as part of the OSLOVE Holiday 2020 series. This is the November Thanksgiving giveaway. Okay, you guys, we're giving back to you, and we just want to say thank you so much for showing your love and your support. For the full list of ingredients, check down the description box below. All that information is down there. Make sure you check out OSLOVE Organics for all your DIY needs, and thank them for sponsoring this video. Also, you guys, make sure you follow me on Instagram and all that good stuff, so you can keep up with all of the things in the videos I'm coming out with, plus any other giveaways. And then also hit that subscribe button and that notification bell, because it's the only way you can keep up with the videos that I'm coming up with next. And I got a lot more in store for you guys. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
I got blood on my hands right now, and I'm stumbling through the dark in the dawn.